Hey, we did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And a very happy Magic Monday. One and all. We missed you. Because we are back after a week away. It was not our choice, but, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
So, we are back. Anything good today?
Sorry, guys. I'm making noise. Oh, there's Lisa Frank.
That's not Lisa Frank.
It's not? No, not that.
This one? Or was it from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these things. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, look at that. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I want the cat.
Well, we're not spending that many resources on it. It ain't worth it. What's the we got mail. Arena announcements. Nobody cares. Okay. Goodbye. So anyway, we're back. We may have taken a week off. You know. Some of you may have heard the story if you were here on Friday's stream. But for those who haven't, we can give a briefly updated version later. Just remind us. But yeah, we are here to play some MTG Arena. In fact, we should probably do our intro. So, for those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here on Magic Monday playing some more MTG Arena. Almost certainly we will be playing some Premier Draft Phyrexia All Will Be One, as we tend to do.
Erica and C. Holland are both here. Erica says a glittering heart. And C. Holland says hey and waves. And hope everything is better today.
Not everything is better, but a lot of things are better. I mean, nothing is better than it was Friday, to be fair. Because at the time that you saw us on Friday, between then and now, nothing really has changed. But except that, you know, we're in, I guess, slightly better spirits because we're further removed from the ridiculous situation. But any of the things that on Friday night we needed to have fixed, and that as far as we knew we were going to have fixed Saturday morning, have not been fixed yet, despite the fact that it is now the end of the day Monday.
Yeah.
Because, you know, things are never over, apparently. But
yeah.
But while we chat about stuff, and we would love to hear from all of you, whether you were here on Friday or not. I mean, obviously, hello to C. Holland and Erica. But anybody else that is out there as well, we would love to hear how your weekend was. Good, bad, or indifferent. And or how you are in general. How your day was.
I'm just going to quickly make a text because there is someone who I did not respond to about 1.5 hours ago.
Oh, look at that.
And I feel bad about it.
Fair enough.
Because I didn't hear her text.
What is this? When it enters, it deals X, where X is the number of permanents with oil counters on them. That's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I wasn't talking to you, necessarily. Yeah, thank you, Erica. I'm glad that that you agree with me on that. It feels like this pack is underwhelming. So I'm going to drink some of this. I have a lot of water today. Okay. So yeah, I'll probably take the Anointer because it seems okay. It's a decent-ish uncommon. But, like, I don't hate the Atrocity. I don't hate the Dune Mover. I don't hate the Scourge. Of course, we get past this. Beginning of your end step, you may sack another creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary with lesser mana value. Put it on the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. There's also the Apostle of Invasion. I don't know why this wasn't... Why either... Well, yeah, they picked a common. They picked a common.
I guess that first card they picked really, really had a certain thing going on with it. And they really liked it. That's all I can imagine.
Yeah, this is crazy.
She says, I have cool news and also a request.
Okay.
Also, this pack is underwhelming. You read that already. I think we're into the BR Uncommon.
Black red, this one.
Oh.
Because we opened one in pack 1 as well. We just didn't take it. We took the Anointer, but this makes oil counters, so we'll do that. Now, of course, we have neither. We have Evolving Adaptive and we have Plated Onslaught, which are not great to begin with, so I guess that's fine. There is Chimney Rabble, which is not a bad card. So
Marcus is here saying, Happy Monday, family. Mad love to all.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Monday to you, too.
And also, Erica, I see that you is a we at the moment. Please elaborate.
What? Oh, I believe she's referring to herself and us.
Oh, okay. Could be.
You're more than welcome to clarify if I'm incorrect. I think the Chimney Rabble is better than the Stinging Hive Master for us here. I'm also not, Incisor Gladder's good, but we're not in that color. The Basilisk is good, but we're not in that color right now. But I also don't think those pull us away from what we're doing, because we've still got, decent cards in the colors that we're currently in. Atlas is whatever. Toxic 2 here. Why did that do that? Oh, because it paused it. That's not cool. Sorry, everybody. That's better. Okay. Interesting. No. Inquiry, maybe? There's blue cards. There's the Basilica Skull Bomb. The Mirren Bardiche, which is not terrible. Mesmerizing Dose, the Atlas, so I think it's just Infectious Inquiry.
But that thing looks like a bug.
This?
Yeah.
It looks like a bug?
Yeah.
It's a beast. It's a Phyrexian beast.
Beasts are cool too.
Beasts are pretty cool. But we're going to take the card draw spell.
Erica says, so the cool news I can't remember if I told you. This fall, the musical Stephen Sondheim was working on when he passed will be performed in New York, and I'm simultaneously very sad and very happy.
Okay. Very sad because it's the last one, or because you're not sure if you're going to be able to make it? What's the deal there? X is the number of permanents you control with oil counters. Okay. I guess we're going all in on oil, although... Yeah, I guess that'll work. We can go into oil.
I like a lot of oil.
Do you?
Yeah.
We had some olive oil in our dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Or our side dish at our dinner tonight. Okay. Well. This isn't bad. It deals 5 damage. It's just 5 mana. Another furnace. Another card that looks like a bug, Amy.
Yeah.
It has oil as well, but there's also removal here. I kind of want the removal.
Yeah, removal's important.
Yeah, it's just 5 mana, which kind of sucks. If we're in part black, which it kind of seems like we're not, to be honest, we might end up going red-green or keeping a second color available because black is not very impactful here, and I'm feeling like we're getting cut on it, to be honest.
Erica says, sad because it's the last one, and I definitely can't make it. And also because I don't think he was entirely happy with where it was when he passed, and would have wanted to polish it more.
Sure, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean... Is any artist truly happy with the art they put out when they put it out? Maybe, right? But
this is interesting. I think, why is this still here? Interesting. I guess people really hate on enchant creatures, huh? Really hate on them. Okay. I think that card's great. I'm going to spec into green. That's what oil counters are in, is red-green a lot of the time. I don't love this card. No, go ahead. Sorry.
She says, I guess I'm torn ultimately between being a fan who wants more content and wanting to respect his opinions and methods.
Sure. I didn't get to say on color rare or mythic.
But there it is.
And yet, here's a perfectly on color mythic, because the only color we know we're in is red. And we just opened a 6-mana 4/4 flying Phyrexian dragon that costs 3 less to cast if you have 9 or more cards in your graveyard. When it enters, exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard, choose a non-creature, non-land card from among them, and copy it, and you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. I mean, yes, please. Obviously, the next best I would take Infectious Bite. I don't hate Scheming Aspirant, but it's not for the deck. We're not in that deck. So yeah, Capricious Hellraiser, it is for sure. Mythics. Sometimes they're good. Izuri. You're such a good card. There was a pre-release that I got to play where I opened 2 of these in one kit. That was fun. That was very fun. I mean, it's probably Whisper of the Dross. There's Dune Mover as well that I wouldn't hate taking. There's a decent green card here and a decent green card here. But Whisper is quite good. I guess we're still kind of in black, so sure, I'll put the Spore Singer on the side for now. You are oil counters, right? What do you do? Oil counters. When it enters the battlefield and whenever another creature or artifact is put into a graveyard, put an oil counter on it. Okay. We'll stick with red. There's Hexgold Slash too. Interesting. They're both very good. I think I have to go with the uncommon. Maybe I'll see more of these. I doubt it because it's very good. And I know that art you love.
I truly do.
It's very sick. Very sick.
Yeah, it's like watercolors that the artist added very little water to.
Okay. Okay, I mean, Dune Mover, actually not a terrible card here.
It's a B.
It's, okay, it's a B. +1, -1. Equip cost of 1. It's not bad. I could just take Dune Mover. That's actually kind of a tough choice for me, to be honest. They're both 2-drops. Wow. That's really tough. I think I'm going to take the Batterfist, but I would respect if people thought Dune Mover was better here.
I mean, I do. Because it's a B.
I meant playability-wise, but sure.
Because it's a B.
Take another Engraver. I didn't hate the first one. Won't hate the second one.
Oh my god, speaking of another engraver.
Oh god.
I've mentioned previously that I used to work at Things Remembered long ago. My current boss also did as well. I learned that today.
Really? That's fascinating.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
7 mana affinity for equipment, which means we're not going to be able to play that. There's this piece of equipment, but we already have... we don't have a lot of 4s. We have 2. Could take Dune Mover, but we already have a lot of 2s. So yeah, I guess I'll take a Splitter. Why not? How a Crawling Chorus is still here, I'm not sure. This is first pickable. I'll rephrase. We've first picked a Crawling Chorus before.
Well,
that doesn't mean it's necessarily first pickable. We finally got a Dune Mover.
B.
There were a lot going around, so we'll finally take this one. Then we get nothing. Testament Bearer, I suppose. And it gets to go on the sideboard because I don't really like it. Nothing again. We're heavily getting cut out of our colors in this pack. Gross. I mean, Rustvine Cultivator, I suppose, but we're not going to play it. Nothing.
Skull Bomb.
No, definitely not the Skull Bomb. Whatever. Basilisk is a good card. We have some good green. Canopy is fine. Plague Nurse is fine. Now we can take the Skull Bomb.
Ha! I just like it.
Who are we drafting with? Rhino Toad, Amsel, Tomino Keiru, Other, Blink, 1 year, 2 year, or 1 year old, 2 year old. Insert coin to begin. All right. On color, rare or mythic? Nope. This card sucks. But we got 2 red uncommons.
Okay.
They're both bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Here he's down here.
Yeah, it's not that great either.
Well, we can take another gross arm thing.
This one?
Yeah. Or engraver.
Well, we already have 2 engravers. Maybe I'll take a siphoner. We're kind of in black, kind of. Maybe not. We have 18 cards, and this is pack 3. Yeah, look at all the sideboard cards we have. That's bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take the... Oh, actually. No, then I'll take the Batter Fist. We have more green cards than black cards, don't we? That's really tough. And frustrating. Guess I'll take this Hex Gold Slash finally. It's a good one. There's a Flensing Raptor. Why? It's so good. Maybe that's the card that other person first picked. But yeah, I'll take some removal in my red-black deck that doesn't have any removal in it. Deck's bad. Let's take a second one over Vraska's Fall. Speaking of removal. There's also a Furnace, but I'm going to take the Slash as best I can. I don't hate Feed the Infection, but it's expensive. Is it VAT? I don't think it's VAT. But I don't think it's anything else either.
I think it's pronounced Vought.
Vought. A Vought of Rebirth?
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
What would I do without you? Oh. Well, there's another one of these. Necrogen Communions. What does this do? This has oil counters. I'll take it. Sure. 5 mana, 4/5. Gives us a little bit of a high end. There's a second one of these in a row. There's another Engraver. There's another Dune Mover. There's an Atlas, and there's a Vraska's Fall. I guess I'll take a Fall here. This deck is bad. Just FYI.
No one wants to take a fall, Joe.
Well, too bad. Sometimes it needs to be done.
Jan is here and says, Merry Magic Monday, you magical maniacs, with 2 sunflowers and a heart.
What's up, Johanna? Happy Magic Monday to you as well. Why is this here? This card is great.
I guess nobody's in white.
I don't think that's true. Do we take a third Engraver? Sure, why not? We're going to get more, I think. Here's our opening pack. Our rare is still here, guys. They let it wheel for us. They were like, look, whoever opened this really is going to want it back, so let's give it back to them. I'll let it keep going. Let's go ahead and take this Predation Steward so that if we decide to go into green, we can do so, because that has oil counters as well. We got a Furnace. I'll take it. That's a good card. We got another Engraver. Called it. Playset of Engravers, by the way.
Yeah, baby. Things remembered it is.
Another green card. And the Communion is a last pick?
Ooh.
I do not understand. That card's great. We're not in the deck for it, to be honest. My mustache. Ironically, because my shirt talks about a mustache, but my mustache is way too long right now. And so I get a lot of water in my mustache when I'm drinking water. It's quite annoying. Okay, well, we're going to take the Skull Bomb out because I never wanted it in the first place. Let's go ahead and go like this.
Marcus says, this new art piece amendment is crazy. Her hands are fused to the ground for one arbitrary reason or another.
Is that a Magic card new art piece or a new art piece that you're working on?
Oh, I assumed it was that Hugh was working on, but maybe it is Magic.
Let us know. Well, because he said for one arbitrary reason or another, I assumed it wasn't his work, but
Right.
that also doesn't mean it's not, because sometimes people are like, well, it just turned out that way, so
Right.
that's how it is now, and I completely, I could understand that. I feel like I've heard of folks being in that type of a situation before. I'll get rid of this. It's kind of irrelevant and kind of sucks. I don't like this one, but I guess I'll keep it there for now. What do you do? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Sure. This is a finisher. I mean, we've lost to this card before. Still have 4 more cuts to make after all that. God damn it. Somebody who's better at this, help me salvage this crap deck.
Well, I see 5 black cards.
You see 6 black cards. There's 5 at the bottom, and then there's this one.
Oh. Oh, and there's 2 with that one, so.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and we're not really killing them with toxic, so... I mean, maybe with 2 of them we would, but maybe them going so late is a sign. Plus, like I said, this deck is not really that deck.
Marcus says she can't fly free and help those she was meant to be. She was meant to because of said arbitrary nonsense.
Okay, interesting. 2 more cuts to make.
What are we thinking, guys?
Yeah, any input folks have, let us know. I'm feeling Vat of Rebirth, but I just don't know. What do you do? Meh. That. We could do the Dirty 41. Could do the Dirty 41. What, oh.
The closer you get to mono black, the better.
Mono black? We're definitely nowhere near mono black. Do you mean mono red? Because that we could do. That we could definitely do. What's our deck box, by the way? Do you want this?
Yeah.
Because it could be this or this also.
That one's really cool. But no.
No? Blue card? You got it. What does this do? Put 2 oil counters. I mean, so we take out, what, 3 cards? 4 cards?
He says, I meant mono red. It's been a long week.
No worries, Marcus. Just wanted to make sure we understood what you were saying. That's all.
I was like, we're going to be here a freaking long while. If you think we're just going to redraft now just so we can be mono black.
All right. Yeah, I think this is it. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Let's do it. This is it.
Jesus. We're good with the Nissa sleeves, too?
Of course.
I was afraid you were going to yell again, and I was partially
Of course.
Hey, look who it is.
Chingataxius.
I'm glad you like him so much.
I do. It's that chin love.
It's that chin love.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have...
We're twinning with our chins.
I would have loved to have lived in a world where you didn't say that.
Well, unfortunate.
We're facing Daniel. I believe we faced this opponent before. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I guess it's fine. This is fine. Keep.
Marcus says, so Amy, how much do we love Clementine? Quite a bit.
Amy definitely loves Clementine. Clem's the best. Oh, good. So they're not even attacking us on the turn that we didn't play a creature. Sounds good to me. Let's play an engraver.
Yeah. Jana says, Ren, with a heart face and a heart. I want that profile pic so much in Arena.
It's very cool. It's very imposing. When it's so big when you come up against one of those folks.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Okay, well, that's a huge problem. It's Glissa.
She's kind of scary.
A little bit. Especially when our only removal spell lets them choose who they want to sacrifice.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
It's definitely mono black.
Alright, let's go for the Fuseling and the Dune Mover. I will decline to search and then end the turn.
So Marcus, tell us about your long week.
Yeah, for sure. I assume in the next 2 turns we'll draw another land to be able to play our 5-drop. What happens if she hits us again? Draw a card and lose life, destroy an enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. I'll block her.
He says, do what now? Tell us about your long week.
You said it's been a long week.
And Jana, did you see that I have a shirt with Ren and 7 on it? And it is Ren and 7, not Ren and 6, because it's from... Oh, Jesus, yep.
One of the more recent sets.
Yeah.
Innistrad?
Midnight Hunt.
Alright, so I have to assume... Right, we drew the other land that we needed eventually. I knew it. I knew we would.
She says, what? I didn't, and I highly need crying face. They might still have some in stock. I got it from Kohl's. They had a few different Midnight Hunt shirts. Is your phone trying to bring it up now?
Nope.
Okay.
Just a notification from a game. Alright. Who are they sacrificing? The Flyer. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Well, you know. This is a whole thing. I do not know how we're beating Glissa unless we draw an actual removal spell. I assume the Fuseling loses some things here. Or they could just draw a card and lose a life. I'm okay with that. Yeah, good, good, good. Perfect. Now we're both at 17. So, yeah, I'm fine with that.
So Marcus says, I've been sick with what appears to not be COVID.
Okay, positive.
It seems that because I've had COVID, this cold / whatever is acting very different than ever before.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's a thing for some people, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, hopefully you feel better soon.
Yeah.
And Marcus brought up Clementine because we just finished on over on Video Games for All, link down in the description box below. We just finished playing through Telltale's The Walking Dead. And by just, I mean yesterday was the finale. So we encourage you to go check that out if that's something that you're interested in, as well as the fact that are we good? Am I going to attack here? I guess I am. As well as the fact that if you are interested, that means that a new series is going to be starting this Sunday. If you ask nicely, we might tell you what that series is, since if you were here at the beginning, you saw it for the preview during our promo slideshow before the stream.
As well as Marcus's art, of course.
Right?
Not associated with that, but just, you know.
Just, it's important, and you should look at it, because it's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm just pointing it out, because, you know.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, if we draw our mythic, we can play it. And if we don't draw our mythic and draw something that's like not as impressive, we can just discard this, like play this, discard this mountain, and draw 2 more cards. So there is that.
All right.
We do have a 4/5, which is now dead. Okay. I mean, the Fuseling gets an oil counter, I suppose. So that's cool.
Can you guys hear us fine? Just because the mic is a little far away from Joe.
I'm loud as shit. I would hope so.
I know you are, but normally we move it to a good spot, and there it's just kind of back there.
All right.
Marcus says normally the cough develops first. Now the cough just came along today, and I've been sick for 6 days now. Fever, aches, etc.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That sucks. What are they ramping to? They've played 2 of these Thirsting Roots. They just keep building up their Rustvine Cultivator. What are they ramping to? I'm going to do this first.
Marcus says, and once again, I love you both so much for posting that art.
Well, we love you for making it.
Yeah.
It was very thoughtful and considerate, so thank you.
Yeah, we wish we could have done something with it before then, but we just didn't know what.
It's true.
And we had so many things with our other logo on it that we didn't want to just, you know. I don't know.
All right, we've got a 2/1. We've got a 3/1. Excuse me. Right. And so.
J. Anna says, "'Tis loud and clear with heart."
Perfect. Thank you. Each opponent sacks a creature token. Wow. I mean, I wasn't going to attack, and you just gave me that. So, sure. And I still have 1 mana, so I can just re-equip now. So, thanks, I guess. I mean, no attacks this turn. I wasn't really planning on doing it anyway. But, yeah, re-equip. Now I have a 2/2. Thanks. I guess I should end my turn, huh? By the way, I realized all we're doing with this is advertising.
Oh, yeah. I have mine, too.
Not sponsored, but, you know, Cowtails, let us know. I guess. We have a big-ass mug with your logos and stuff on it.
I tried looking for another one of those online, and I couldn't find it. So...
Oh, they reached their ramp target. Green Sun's Twilight, X equals 6. Reveal the top 6+1 cards of your library, so 7. Choose a creature and or land from among them. Put those cards into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X is 5 or more, instead put the chosen cards onto the battlefield or into your hand and the rest on the bottom. Okay, so they get up to 2 cards, right? Creature and or land. Okay, so they get 1 creature, 1 land. The Vorak and the Sack land. Okay, now they can reveal a land from their top 4. Okay. Basically, as soon as we draw a land, we have this mythic. So.
Marcus says, I didn't fully realize how much Geek4All is an integral part of my week until it didn't happen.
Oh, no.
I mean, I did, but damn. Thank you, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus. That's really cool.
That means a whole hell of a lot, especially coming from you. Jana says, I very much was miserable without my Joe and Amy last Monday.
Oh, no.
with a smiley face, but there's like tears in the eyes, I think. I can't really see it. An upside down smile face and a crying laughing face.
Well, thank you, everyone. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, no attacks, obviously. I don't know how we're still alive. Like, I feel like we should have lost so long ago. And with all the discarding of lands, like, of what, 2 land in my graveyard now? Yeah, I discarded 2 land, and we only need 1 more to be able to play this. And so either of those would have let us do it, but I used those lands to draw into this, basically. So. Vorinclex.
We're fucked.
I mean, we were fucked a long time ago. Vorinclex. We didn't need to have them play Vorinclex for us to be fucked.
Oh, man.
I guess I block like this. And like... Oh, that's got trample, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd go to 1. So like this. Keep the 2/2.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yep. And we take 6 and go to 4. Did they top deck that Vorinclex? They had to have. They could have played that turns ago with all the mana that they've been making. Okay.
I'll make your mana.
That doesn't make sense.
I know.
And trust me, everybody. If we could have been here streaming last week instead of what we were actually doing, we would have given a lot to have been able to do that. I would say we would pay any amount of money, but we've paid large amounts of money recently.
Yeah.
So
and we've got none left. So hell no, we won't.
We do have none left. That is also very true. What are they waiting for? I'm so confused. Okay, come on. Yeah, great. Oh, that was first strike. That's cool. Pass to damage. Okay, we're good. We're at 4. Can we draw the land so we can play this? That'd be cool. We did draw the land. It does let us play our mythic. A turn later than yours. Bam. We can cast the copy. Did it... What? Oh. Wow. It had to be a non-creature, non-land, and it exiled creature, creature, land. So.
Yep.
No attacks. End the turn and then concede.
Thank you, Daniel. Or Red.
Unfortunate. It's not a good deck. It happens. We lasted that long, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's really saying something. I
guess.
I gotta say, I think that's, like, a lot. Marcus says, the draw to this channel has always been my identification with the ideas discussed and feelings shared. That has not changed in the 10 plus years I've thoroughly enjoyed your content.
Marcus, first of all, that is very lovely sentiment, and thank you. I don't think we've been around for 10 years.
No, I don't think so.
It's been like 6 or 7, I believe. But regardless,
but
you're awesome, and thank you.
Yeah, and I think the fact that it feels like 10 to you really is a testament to what you're saying. I really think that if you didn't feel like it was enough of a pillar in your life, then it wouldn't feel like it was 10 years. He says, no way. I've been watching you since Wedge.
since Wedge from the Mana Source? How does he relate? I'm confused. They have an 0/4 permanent cards in graveyards can't enter, and players can't cast non-creature spells from graveyards or exile. That's fine. No attacks, end the turn. They're playing blue-white, and they're playing Soulless Jailer. I'm very confused. If we draw a land next turn, we can play this Volshock Splitter.
TMS height is
The
when
Mana
I...
Source.
Oh, okay. Is when I found you, and that was 10 years ago.
I mean, I know for a fact, I mean, if you go into this channel and look, our first video was in 2015.
Whoa. Thank you,
Okay.
whoever you were. Mayor 40 ounce or OZ.
That's so weird. What the hell?
They had to poop. They had to poop.
I mean, if they're playing on their phone, they could have been... There are a number of people who we could have played against on this stream who could have been actively pooping while we played them.
I hope so. I hope so. You know, I enjoy talking to telemarketers
While
pooping.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I secretly hope they hear me poop. Yeah.
Why? Why is that what you secretly hope?
Just, you know.
Oh, that's so funny. Alright, we got another orb, Mastery Orb. So, Bladed Ambassador it is.
Okay. Dude's cape is legit.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at the little porcelain mite.
I love him.
You do?
I want him. Marcus says telemarketers while pushing is goals.
I will say, Marcus, interestingly enough, before we started making YouTube content, we met Wedge. Remember?
No.
You don't? At the pre-release that I helped run? He was there. Remember? He was there filming the...
Did I meet him, though?
I mean, you were there. I don't know if you met him.
Yeah, I don't think I met him.
But when the Mutavault was given away to our friend Eric,
yeah,
Wedge was there filming.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I met him. He must have just met you.
He grew up in the area where our sponsor store is Champion.
Yeah.
Or no, he went to college in that area. That was what it was. I believe he went to Marist. So I don't know that he grew up there necessarily. I thought that the person we know who knows him knew him from college, I believe.
Marcus has a shocked face and says he's back to making content.
I did see that recently. I know that kind of, not necessarily right before the pandemic, but in that period before, he had taken all that time because of his injury and his recovery, and then his marriage, where he was living in the UK, he had stopped for quite a while. So, yeah, good for him. Have you been watching his newer stuff, or his newest stuff, and are you enjoying it? I truly don't know what's happening here, by the way.
Another person needs to poop.
Okay, good. It finally is making their timer go down, because like we haven't even drawn our opening hand yet, so I don't really know what that means.
Yeah, so it's not poop so much as, well...
Their computer might have pooped.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Arena's pooping.
But as long as it's making their timer go down and not ours, then it's not our fault. So that makes me feel better about it.
Okay.
Who the hell knows? Okay.
Oh.
This hand is awkward. Our opponent kept a hand of 7 cards. I guess we're gonna... This is a bad hand. I'm gonna mulligan. That's worse. Okay. Keep. That's much worse.
Yep.
Put our 6-drop that needs 3 red at the bottom because we have no red in our opener.
How many swamps do we have in this deck? Like, is this all of them?
No, we actually have 7. I don't know why they gave us 7.
Oh.
But.
Blech. We shouldn't have 7.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. They are... I don't even know that they're here. So maybe we'll just win. As I've always said, I'll take wins however I can get them. Couldn't care less.
I like their sleeves.
You do?
Yeah, it's
Damnation. It's got little animation as well.
It's so spooky.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'm going to go take a bio break. Will you, when it comes to our turn, just like play the swamp and then end the turn?
Okay.
Cool. I'll be right back, everybody. Because I don't even know if it's going to give us a turn, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. I'm the streamer now. It's only me. Yeah. Marcus says I always what? Oh, they exploded. So we won. Thank you, Yokoi. Silver tier 4. Still. I shouldn't have pointed that out because I only point that out when we've changed tier and we're still in the same tier, so. I won't click it until he gets back. Marcus says, I always wanted a contribution to the color philosophy series. He's started a 3-color combos. Crossing his fingers for Bant soon. I'll reread that when Joe comes back. Oh, he's coming back, so. What's happening?
Nothing. I didn't get a plastic bag stuck to my foot.
Yes. Oh my god, my life. I love it.
You won while I was gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Amy's really good at this, guys.
I know.
We should let her play more often.
No, we should not. Anyway, Marcus says, I always wanted a contribution or a continuation to the color philosophy series.
Okay.
He's started on 3-color combos, crossing his fingers for Bants.
Gotcha.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I should not drink anything with carbonation, guys.
Capote 523. Okay.
Why do I do it? Jayanna says, I love that sleeve. Crying laughing face. I have it for my exile deck. Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, the damnation one? Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool. Look at these sleeves, Amy.
Nice. I love them.
I know you do.
Jana says, wow, a W already, Amy. She's got the heater.
Right? She knows what's up. Oh, look, for you and Jana, look at their pet.
Yeah, yucky.
Yucky. You love it.
She says, do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
You're not going to sing it? You're just going to say it?
Drifting through the wind, ready to get stuck on Joe's foot. Katy Perry remix.
That is what that was, for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to call her and tell her that that's the new lyrics.
Nice.
And she has to do that song as a remix now, way after the fact, where legitimately no one cares. And, you know, they're definitely not going to care because they don't know who Joe is.
Wow.
So.
That's hurtful.
But, you know, I don't know if she really makes music that much anymore, so maybe she'll take it, you know. Marcus says 3 crying laughing faces sideways. And Jana says, damn you, Amy, 2 crying laughing faces. I wanted the singing done. 2 crying laughing faces. Nope.
Nope. All right. With 3 mana in blue and black, there's got to be something here. It's a flash 3/2 that would tap something, but they didn't do it before, so they're just going to block and kill our 1/3, I suppose. No, our 1/1. No, our 1-3. They're really toying with it.
Marcus says she does. Katy Perry is one of few pop stars I can stand. So I leap an eye on new music. Keep an eye on new music.
Fair enough.
Is that suppose what that's supposed to say?
All right. Interesting. Well, at least all of our creatures are lethal for theirs at this point. So,
That's good.
No blocks. I'll just take 3. What do you got next? A 2/2 flyer.
He says, and she's hot, so that helps. Sure.
I mean, sure. Yeah. That's fair. Do I use this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just deal half their life to them this turn? Yeah, why not? Okay. Think you're going to keep that cap back next turn, friend. Goodbye. Jesus. Okay. They're at 8. I have to say, I don't know that I've told this story before. I saw Not Another Teen Movie before I saw, I guess it was American Beauty. I think American Beauty is the one that had the character where he was like, do you want to see the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in the world? And he showed a video of a plastic bag like floating in the wind in front of like a wall or something. And yeah, that... do I play this yet? I think I just go to combat, attack. They use the 2/5 to kill the 4/2, and it lives. Their creature lives. And then they take 4, maybe? But then I play this 4/5. But anyway, I saw Not Another Teen Movie first, where they made fun of that kid by having a character that was him, but he just walked around with his bag on a leash. And it was like a thing that he loved, and so he just like carried that bag around. And so,
yes.
Do they have something for 1 blue? What's for 1 blue? I don't know blue well enough in this set. +1/+3, and flying and toxic 1 so that it doesn't die. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I watched Not Another Teen Movie first, and then when I watched American Beauty, in what has to have been like, or what was supposed to be like such a beautiful scene of like the bag flying around. My friend Tom and I watched it in college, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed. We had to pause the movie because we were laughing so hard. Maybe it wasn't American Beauty, whatever the movie was, but so goddamn funny.
It's okay. I don't think anyone who watched that movie actually was like, yeah, that is really beautiful. Like, everyone who watched that movie was like, seriously? What the fuck?
By the way, we kept our patented Geek for All hand land last turn. This gives something haste. Yeah, okay. Take our turn. Drew a land. Of course we did. Actually...
Jana says, I can't get jiggy with the big ass Casper blue eyes. 2 crying laughing faces. That shit bothers me so much.
Alright, so this is +2/+0. So let's go ahead and put that right here. Then go to combat. Then go to attackers and attack with a 6/5.
I don't know that Katy Perry's eyes have ever bothered me. There are some eyes where if they're like very, very, very light, it's a little creepy.
Okay.
I won't lie. But some really, really light eyes I think are very pretty.
Okay. Bilious Skull Dweller is a 1/1 Death Touch Toxic 1. Can we draw the Whisper of the Dross? That'd be a cool draw here.
You know who's got the most beautiful blue eyes? The guy from... Oh, fuck.
Okay.
What's the band? All American Rejects? Or what's the band?
Sounds right.
Do you know what I'm talking about, guys?
Oh, I was going to say, I sure don't, but I know you weren't talking to me. Oh, Vraska's Fall. Interesting draw. Huh. Very interesting draw. Let's try it. I'm curious what they get rid of. It's probably the 2/5, which is actually really great for me. Yep. So sure, the flyer becomes a 3/3 now. You got it. Oh, I can't. Wait, it's 3? I can. Okay. Re-equip. Go to combat. Go to attackers and attack for 4. What do you got?
Gianna says, yeah, I'm weird. Crying laughing face. I'm not a fan of blue eyes at all, MAO. I'm not a fan of blonde hair. I don't think blonde hair is pretty.
Interesting.
I just don't.
Okay. Well, I clicked on the thing and it got upset with me. But we have Jace Puppet. He likes when I click on him. Bone Picker Scourge. He's doing magic.
Because he's a mage, but he's not. He's actually a puppet, guys.
Whoa, you're attacking? Why? Okay, sure. +2/+2, 2 oil counters. Okay. It's a 3/1. I could equip it with this. Yeah, and I'd still have the mana left. Sure. Okay. It's a 5/1. Combat. Oh, before we pass to attackers, I guess. Give this haste. Now go to attackers. Thank you. Okay. Single block on that. Single block on that. Yes. Come on. Let me do it. Yes. Good. Nope. This one, please. Thank you. It's a 7/3. It doesn't have trample, but still pretty damn good. Both our creatures live, both theirs die. Necrosquito, kind of a 6/6, but, you know, no big.
So Jana says, yuck, LMAO, I hate blonde hair so much. Blonde hair and blue eyes, ew. Crying, laughing face. Again, personal preference. No hate to anybody that has these genetics.
I was just going to say, you're going to have somebody be like...
Like, we have, like, one blonde hair blue viewer who's just like, I guess I can't watch this anymore. This isn't a safe space.
No, tap it if you do proliferate. I guess you could proliferate Necrosquito up to 7.
Obviously, we're not saying that. We're not saying that this isn't a safe space for you. We're simply saying, you know, we're talking about our own. I mean, for me, I'm talking about like a sexual preference thing, not like a.
Not disliking them as a human being.
Not like a racism thing.
Whenever you proliferate, lose 2, gain 2. Okay, I forgot about that. That makes sense.
She says had to slide that disclosure in there.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so we go to 2, which means if they proliferate at any time, we're dead. Hazardous Blast. They can't block, and we kill. Okay. I guess we win. Hazardous Blast, Game Ender. What a top deck, by the way.
Okay. Thank you, Capote 523.
That was the luckiest draw ever, because we were definitely dead next turn. That flyer, for sure, had us dead.
Silver tier 3.
Wow. 3-1 with this deck?
Because nobody's expecting it.
I mean, including me. I'm the one that drafted it.
Amazing.
IPC Guada?
Okay.
Sure.
Jana says it's totally safe. Crying laughing face. We just wouldn't have a romantic connection, but we can be friends or whatever. Yay, all these victories. Heart with a fire emoji.
Thank you. I have to mulligan this hand again.
Great.
We have 3 land, a three mana card draw, but it's with part black. 4, 4, 4. So mulligan, they said hello. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ditch the 5 to the bottom. Then I will also say hello. They may have been doing it to tell me to hurry up, but I just don't care. I'm going to say hello as if they were trying to be polite.
Hello. It's nice to see you too.
Ooh, they have an engraver. By the way, that voice is awful. Please don't ever again. Wow.
Good. The more you hate it, the more I love it. Speaking of things we love and hate, Jana, it's funny that those are our tastes, because I feel like any like blonde-haired, blue-eyed person that like thinks that they're super beautiful would probably look at like all of the like creatures and magic that we think are so adorable and scream.
Alright, I'm calling their bluff. I'm blocking. They have the Hex Gold Slash or whatever it's called. I don't think that's worth it, but you go right ahead, my friend. Congrats, you did it. Guess they had nothing better to do with their turn. They didn't remove an oil counter. You could tell that they wanted to use their churning thing over here, but they can't because they didn't remove an oil counter from something. Do they have 2 more mana worth of stuff? They have a Skull Bomb. Sort of counts. They have 2 Skull Bombs. Wow, we drew a land. That's something. Let's play this 2/3. Okay. You got it. Oil counter. So this turn they may discard to draw if they want. What are they doing? Oh, they put it on the Skull Bomb. Okay.
I will say, I think strawberry blonde hair is pretty.
Okay.
She says, we're looking at them in disgust, crying laughing face.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so funny. Well, maybe when he gets here later, we'll talk about it. Never mind. All right. Let's see you use another Hex Gold Slash on another one of my creatures, or a pump spell. I'm so curious. Just waste them. Oh, it's just the Anointer to deal 2. You got it. You really did it, I guess. I'll play this 3/3 that makes a 1/1. Does that make sense? Or do I make a 4/2? They have a 4/2. I'll play this first. 3/3 and a 1/1. No attacks. Alright, they're top decking, we're not, and we still have Thrill of Possibility to discard a land to draw 2 if we need to. Because right now we can play either of these, but not both in the same turn. And they're top decking, and they top deck a land that they're going to discard to draw, and then make a and then make a goblin if they want with their churning reservoir. Sawblade Scamp. So yeah, they can definitely still make a goblin.
Oh, it's the orange.
Yes, it is the orange slice. Well, not necessarily slice. It could be halved, I suppose.
I did call it a slice, though.
They're going to bounce that back to my hand? Thank you. I was going to block your 4/2 with my 1/1 anyway. That's great. That's great. I just get to make another free 1/1. Why wouldn't I do this? Okay. Autonomous Furnace definitely gets played alongside this. You got it. No attacks. Go ahead. Scamp gets an oil counter. So then they can tap to remove an oil counter to deal 1 damage to each opponent. So it would be only to me. But it's not... Is it an oil counter? Yeah, okay, cool. I assume it's on the Scamp. It just makes sense. It gets a benefit for having oil counters on it. Cool. But yeah, so they can tap that to deal 1 damage to me, or they could tap an attack with it. Like, it's the same... Like, it's just I can't block it when it is doing the ability. So, that's one thing. But they can't, like, target with it. So you can't kill my 1/1. You can only hit me. And I'm at 20, so, like, 1 damage for a few turns is kind of not as relevant. Good. They drew removal and then used it immediately to kill my 3/3. You got it. 4/2 and 1/3 attack. I block the 4/2, I suppose, and take 1 and go to 19.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bio break now because I have to pee.
Have fun. Hey, we drew another land that we don't need, so fine. Because we already have the 3 that we would need for the flyer. So let's actually do this first. Let's discard the mountain to draw 2 cards. Engraver and Furnace Strider. Let's play this and drop the Splitter to make a 4/2 creature. Okay. And let's see what we can do with that, shall we? We take 1. You got it. Where did it get the other oil counter from? Did they proliferate? Is that what this does? No? Huh. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was another turn of this that I just missed. That's fine. Okay, so they discard a land to draw. You got it. They still only have 4 land on the field, which is pretty good for me. Because we saw that if we're discarding land to draw cards, then we might not be able to have all the mana that we need for stuff. You got it. You deal 5 damage to me this turn. Through attacks. It's probably fine. I go to 13. It's like low in comparison to their 20, but I'm still not like upset about it necessarily. Drew another land. So we can drop this. I guess we can. Yeah, the 4/5 is our best play. It's just a good blocker. We can actually play both, I guess. This would allow us to discard future lands to draw cards, but at least it gets good blockers out on the battlefield, which is what right now matters the most to me, honestly. So, can it give itself haste? Yeah, but I don't need that right now. They're at 20. It's not worth it. No attacks. End the turn. You got it. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That it's basically a 5 mana 4/5 haste that comes in with 1 oil counter on it if you really want it to be. It's pretty good. I don't hate that. Two cards in their hand. If one of them's a land, we know that they will, and they should, discard it to draw. Okay, it was one of the tap lands, actually, that they could later use to draw, but they're using it now because they can re-up their oil counters with the artifact that they have. So that's pretty good. 1 red to sack it to draw another card. Okay. Is their whole deck low-costed enough to be able to basically play anything at this point? 4th or 5th land. 4th untapped for this turn. Or at this point in the turn. Means 2 cards left in hand. Pass to attackers. And that's it. End their turn. That's a good sign. Ooh, that's good too. Okay, I like that. You know what? Let's do this first. Right? 4, 5, 6, yeah. So we could do this and still have mana next turn, obviously not this turn. If we draw our Mythic, we did not. But we did draw this, so we can do this. Discard this to draw a card. Jesus. Okay. Exuberant Fuseling.
Fuseling.
It's a Fuseling. It's a goblin. A Phyrexian goblin warrior. Okay.
Well, the kid I nannied for today learned, like, he was playing Roblox. And he, like, learned what a fuse was, basically.
Okay. That's cool.
It's like he set it on fire, it'll explode.
I'm going to attack with... nothing. Probably a bad decision, but we'll see. Okay, I'm at 12. You got it. Congrats.
You're a 12. Wow.
I'm at 12?
Oh.
Not I'm a 12. That's... No.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's a 12?
God, don't put this on them.
Jan is like 3 at best. No.
Now throwing Jan under the bus too. Okay. Sure. Oh, that's what it's from. Okay. I forgot about that second ability. All right. First strike, trample 2/2 on their turn.
She says 3 crying laughing faces. But it's 3. So I was right. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Hex Gold Slash, 2 damage. We could do this. Let's discard this to draw a card. Mythic, mythic, mythic. Whisper of the Dross to give -1/-1 and proliferate, huh? Okay. Combat. Attackers.
Winton is here and says, I came across this randomly, but I'd say 9. 9,000.
That's very kind, Winton. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. Oh, why did I attack with the Fuseling? I just attacked with all. Silly me. It's fine. We've got 2 good removal spells in hand, so... Well, at least this is like a combat trick at this point, but... Cool. Do the double block. Do it. Single block there. That's it, huh? Okay. So Whisper of the Dross can stop the Engraver. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Stop the Engraver from killing our Fuseling. At least we can attempt to. See what they do to that.
So, Winton, you're new. Let us know your pronouns and what's been going on in your life lately.
Yeah, how's things? Alright, so they have cards in their hand. Good, they countered it. Oh, that's so good. If that spell's mana value was 3 or less, proliferate. Wow. Okay. Resolves. Interesting. So they get to proliferate their oil counters, which is fine. Hexgold Slash doesn't... I mean, we could, like, save our Rebel, but I don't care that much. So, sure. They are at 16. Okay, that thing dies. We know that. We can re-equip this for 3 onto this one. Now it's a 3/3. And then we pass with the Hexgold Slash in hand. Yeah, we take 1. Sure. We're at 11. And end the turn. Because Hexgold Slash is an instant. So I'm going to kill the 4/2 with it. Hopefully they try to like buff it in some way. Maybe they put the Halberd on something that I can mess with. First Strike and Trample is irrelevant without any blockers, so re-equipping that isn't really a great use of their mana this turn, but a 2/3. Okay. So we can't stop that with a Slash, because it doesn't have Toxic. But I assume they're swinging big here, if they can. Yeah, they are. So we take 3, 4, 5, and go to 6. But we get to kill the Anointer, that's for sure. Okay. Pass the damage. We're at 6. A little unfortunate, but fine. Because now we have pretty good blockers for all their stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
Winton says, he, him, his. Thanks for asking! Exclamation point. Just enjoy MTG and came across this stream.
Well, regardless, welcome.
All right, man. Thank you.
No attacks here. And we can leave the equipment where it is, so... Pass. Right now, we're in an okay position. Oil counter on that is good.
Jana says, welcome, Winton. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Jana.
Yeah. All right. What are we doing? That's my question.
You know I can't answer that question.
I mean, honestly, it's more what is our opponent doing?
Oh, well.
And when are we going to draw our mythic? Either of those are acceptable questions for me at this point. Mesmerizing dose on the Furnace Strider. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Did you see that? Like
Yeah,
floating?
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
Maybe somebody subbed or
Oh, maybe.
liked the stream, because we saw little hearts pop up. By the way, to all of you who like our streams, thank you. We see you and it's awesome. We appreciate it. So,
C. Holland says, sorry, did my usual nap time. LOL.
no worries, C. Helen. What time is it over there?
Winton says the
Rock on.
yeah.
Or no, that's not rock on. Rock on's no thumb
No thumb.
and
Right.
fingers spread more.
Dave Mann is here and says, lurkin' in much love, you guys.
Thank you, Dave. We did get your message, and we will get back to you soon. We've talked about things, and we'll probably talk to you more about them soon also.
Yeah. Winton says, love you in sign language, haha.
Gotcha. Nice.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was actually trying to do that or if, because that thumb looks a little not like it's actually trying.
We go to 1. It's not great, but we're not dead. Oh, yes, we are. Sawblade's camp. We're dead. Okay.
Oh.
I guess I should have blocked with the other creature. My bad.
Thank you, IPC Guada.
All right, so we're 3 and 2 at this point, I think. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
The hell was that?
That was
That was real weird.
like glitchy.
Yeah, I didn't like that. All right,
Oh boy.
3 and 2. Let's keep it going.
C. Holland says 1:18 a.m.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like nap time, C. Holland. That sounds like, a pretty decent bed to cuddle D's nuts is what we're playing against.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
Love
Holy
it.
crap, that's funny.
Love it.
All right. Let's just get out of the gate quickly if we can.
And Winton, we love you too, and thanks for using sign language. 'Cause
Yeah, that's cool.
And Dave Mann, the guy who popped in, right under you in one point there, is someone who frequently uses sign language. So
It's true. Oh my god. All right. Well, it's going to be one of these games, huh? All right. Here we are, everybody. It's happening. Welcome to Geek for All. We're here. Finally.
Yep.
All right. Let's play another engraver.
Emilio's here and says, I made it at a decent time! Exclamation point.
What is up, Emilio? Great to
I've
see
been
you.
thinking about you nonstop, Emilio. I've
That's
been
true.
missing you so much.
That's true. She has. All right. It's a 2/2. They can sack another artifact or a creature to make it a 4/4 until end of turn, only once each turn. You got it. I mean, I can discard some of these lands to start drawing cards with these engravers, so that's something, I guess. Very annoying. One in the air. Can't do anything about that. Toxic 1 as well. Why are they looking in their hand? They played stuff already. All right. Let's
Winton, so you're new. Since you're new, I'll give you a bit of context. Emilio works for the store that kind of sponsors us for our paper Magic the Gathering things that we do.
Yeah, just almost always pre-release.
Yeah,
right?
But we've had other things too.
Sure. Right,
bundles and whatnot.
Yeah. Let's play Chimney Rabble. Let's go to combat. And attack for 3, because if they want to sack their 1/1, then I won't have to play Whisper of the Dross. So that works for me.
Emilio says, hope you're doing well. I'm tired and have been super busy for like 2 to 3 weeks straight.
Well, you missed...
We've been busy as well. Yeah.
You missed quite a bit on our end as well, my friend.
Yes.
We weren't here last week, which is actually funny. Greg texted us in the evening last week and was like, hey, sorry, not going to be able to make the stream. Hope it's a good one. And we were like, we already canceled the stream because we're having our own issues, friend. So
yeah. So yeah, I'll give the quick version of the story. We had power outage / surge that ruined our appliances. And we currently still do not have a hooked up oven.
it's been a week now, over a week.
Yeah.
Because the power outage was Wednesday.
You can't see it, but I've been using this little
Monday.
air cooker thing to make us dinner.
Yep.
Tomorrow I'm going to start using the crock pot because hopefully I'll be able to find all the pieces in the boxes that we still have yet to unpack in our new home that we have been living in for 3 weeks. And so we shouldn't have been out of power and sitting in a 50-degree house and needing to stay at a hotel. But we did. That happened.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yeah. See, Helen says, we have bus strikes here now.
Oh.
Started yesterday. I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. These lands. Are you kidding? All right. Well, we got to play up to 6, hopefully.
Am I okay?
I doubt it.
I doubt it, too.
It's going to be 5 power with trample.
Will continue till they get the deal they want, see, Helen says.
I mean, that sounds right for strikes. Sure.
So does that mean you're not going to be able to take the bus anywhere?
Unless they brought in, whatever they're called, but like people to do the job while the people who actually do the job are out. All right, they're at 12. Good. I'm glad they took that hit. Okay, I like that.
Jana says, I book tons of travel in and around the UK, see Holland. I do hope those people get what they are fighting for.
Yeah.
What are they fighting for? I mean, I assume it's like better wages or benefits or something, but I'll let the people who know tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes it's like better benefits or like better time off or parental leave or things like that.
Yeah.
So. All right, pass to attackers.
He says, yep, can't go anywhere till it's resolved.
Wow.
That sucks.
That does suck. All right, so a 3/3, a 4/4, a 3/3, and a 2/2. Damn. None of this is good.
Winton says, well, I hope things get better for you guys in your new home. Bed for me. Take care and good luck, my fellow geeks.
Winton, thank you so much. That's very kind.
Have a good night.
We're super glad you stopped by.
Yeah.
We hope to see you more.
Yeah. Sweet dreams.
There you go. What are we going to do with this attack? Three, 4, 5. Could be 6, 7. We're at 19. I'm okay with all this. This is fine.
Jayana says, good night, Winton, with I love you in sign language. And Winton says, my parents are deaf, which is why I use sign language, so bye. And I love you in sign
That's
language.
awesome. Well,
That's really cool.
right back at you, Winton. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
3 damage to any target. Proliferate. Okay. There's nothing I can do to stop that, so I'm just going to let that happen. It's unfortunate, but I'm going to let it. Okay, it does make our goblin bigger. That's cool.
See, Holland says they were offered 14%, but rejected that. Pay would have been 33,000 euros a year.
Wow. Well, to be fair, I don't have the context of the of like an exchange rate or anything.
Yeah.
But all right, let's use one of those to discard this land to draw a card. Patented Geek for All hand land. Thank you. Ooh, Urbrask's Anointer. Oh, I can't play it obviously, but it could deal 3 damage to something when it comes in. That could kill the rabble. Of course, we drew another goddamn land. Could deal 3 damage to something when it comes in. Is that worth it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But is it worth it to
Let you-
cuddle these nuts?
Always. It's always worth it to cuddle these nuts. Always. All right, 3 damage. Kills Chimney Rabble. And then hopefully Urbrask's Anointer can trade with the Paladin at some point. Combat. No attacks. I could attack with the 5-1, but they just have a 1-1. They would take 4 damage in trample, but it's not ideal.
You know what I noticed is super cute?
What did you notice is super cute?
Jace Puppet's feet. His little boxy feet.
Oh, they have an Urbrask's Forge? That's not great. But it is currently an X1, or a 1-1, I mean, so not a huge deal. A 2-2 is attacking. Okay.
Well, best of luck, C. Holland. I really hope that they are able to settle on something that makes sense for everybody.
Yeah.
In a timely manner.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take my turn. I want to draw this 6-drop, and I want to be able to play it as soon as I draw it. That ain't it. Okay, I guess I'll do this now then, since it just insists on me drawing all the land. That's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. What's the best thing to do here?
He says that equates to $40,511.
Wow. Okay. I think I do this. Yeah, I think I do this now. You can sack their 1-1. But it means that I get to attack for 9 this turn. Okay. You got it. It resolves. Their 4-4 just took 2 damage. Let's go to combat. And attack. Because now, the 1-1's not there anymore, so attacking with the 5-1 is irrelevant. I don't mind trading here. All those creatures are annoying. And because that took damage and they didn't block the other way, it actually would have been smarter for them to block the other way. Because now they take more trample damage. If they had just swapped those blockers, they wouldn't. They would take 1 trample instead of 3. But you know your creatures are trading anyway, right? Unless this card in their hand is something different, and then I'm kind of talking out my ass, but... Oh, maybe I am. Okay.
Well, it'll get real loud in here if you start talking out of your ass as well as your mouth, because it's already so loud when you're just talking out of one hole.
Oh, God damn it. Amy. Okay. Well, things are dead. Patented Geek for All Handland. I end my turn.
I love these sleeves so much.
Ours or theirs?
Theirs.
Yeah, we've seen that poster.
I know.
It's great.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. 4-4. 4-4 and the... Oh, boy. Not what I wanted. Cancel. Pass to blockers. Block there, obviously. Take 4, go to 10. And they're at 9. It goes away, but it was never there. We will take our turn and... How many land are in our graveyard?
That hurt my throat.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in our graveyard. 5 on the field. That's 9, 10, 11. 11 out of 17 land. And we still have 22 cards left in our deck. That's cool.
Gianna says, oh, I love it because it has the moons.
It does. All the phases of the moon. Ooh, Charforger. Okay. Sure. Sure. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because then any land that we draw in the future, yeah, that's fine. No attacks. End the turn. Our Mythic is still in that deck somewhere, and you can't say we haven't thinned it out. Because, god damn. Okay. So basically, if the 4-4 attacks, we triple block, because they can only kill 2 of our creatures. I assume it would be the Charforger and the 1-1, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we're going to get this 4-4 off the field as soon as humanly possible. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's 2 trample damage. So either go to 7 or go to 8. I guess we just go to 7. Like, it's not a huge difference there. What are the chances that I sack this Autonomous Furnace and draw the 6-drop and then don't draw a land?
You're trying to hide from me?
No, I'm asking. That's fine. I'm going to try it. There's the land. God damn it, man.
It's like, guys, don't tell Amy I'm doing this.
Let's try it again. Nope.
What the fuck?
I just can't do it. What the hell's happening?
Why?
What is happening? I actually have to play it. I need the 6th land. But that is disturbingly bad. Okay. Okay. I just need our Mythic really badly. How many goddamn... 1, 2, 3. I mean, this one doesn't really count, but it does. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're dead.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Cuddle D's nuts.
Yeah, man. Turns out, I just don't get it. I used so many lands to draw more cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I drew 7 extra cards this game, but they were all. There was so many more land.
Yep. Sounds right. That's Arena for you.
Holy shit.
Nuts.
I mean, I definitely was forced to cuddle the nuts. There was no choice in the matter. All right, well, that's 3 and 3. So we get 1,000 back out of 1,500 that we spent. So that's something, huh?
Try pile shuffling. Is that funny?
Yeah, because in paper you can pile shuffle. Meaning that you just take your deck,
Oh, like put it in piles. Okay.
shuffle it into piles, and then shuffle those piles together. But, you know, that's... You can't... Arena definitely pile shuffles. Don't worry.
Shuffles the shit, maybe.
Yeah, it feels it sometimes.
Joanna says the nuts were strong with this one.
Yeah, it felt pretty nuts. Oh, goddamn. Ridiculous. Oh, yeah, so Emilio, for your reference, the electrical issues that we were having in our brand new home that we've lived in for 3 weeks.
I mean, the home isn't new.
No, it's new to us.
Right.
But yeah, that we've lived in for 3 weeks. We needed to replace the electrical panel inside in the basement, and we needed to replace the meter outside. So over the course of 2 full days, it cost us $3,000 so that we could just get power and heat back in our home.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the meter. It was like all of the spots where the lines connect to like the connections between our house and where it connects to what belongs to National Grid or whatever our provider may be. And yeah, so it was like corroded or whatever, and so that all needed to be replaced. Which
take this. This card feels bad, right? Like, I just don't like this card. It's a 4-mana 4/4, which is a good card, I suppose.
yeah.
It says you may sack another creature, but like lesser mana value. I don't know. I feel like Planar Disruption's better. It's just solid removal. That's really tough. I'm sorry, Amy. I've interrupted you, but
No,
I just need
that's
to
okay.
figure out what I'm doing here. Yeah, I just don't want to be red-black again. That deck felt bad. So I'm going to take Planar Disruption, I suppose. It's a very good card, I think. So, really quickly. Core, Akogare. Nope, can't do it. Ooh, Flensing Raptor.
There you go.
Okay, we can keep doing it. Core, Akogare. Diogenes Incarnate. Highballer 47. Nan 3745. Eugene. And Butter Train. Nice.
Okay. Emilio says, can you return it?
The house? Weirdly, not a thing.
No.
Not a thing.
Joanna says, where's the receipt and the bag it came in? And Emilio says, the house.
No, unfortunately not. They won't take it back.
Yeah. They left.
It took them such a long time to give it to us, you know.
It really did.
We were supposed to close like the first week of January. We didn't close until like the first or second week of February. So. Oh yeah, and then the movers cost infinitely more than we expected them to. Mm-hmm. That also happened. Oh, Vanish into Eternity. There's also Ruthless Predation, which I really like. That's a very good card. Where you could just cut white entirely and let nobody else try to be in white, so that pack 2 we just get hooked up. That seems good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Helen says, can you speak to the house's manager?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are the house's new managers.
I can speak to the house. You know, like I can try to commune with it. Emilio says that's like buying Pop-Tarts with no filling and then they slap you with it when you complain. Emilio, did I ever tell you the story of when I almost missed the bus going to school in the morning and I threw a Pop-Tart at the bus and it made the bus driver stop the bus?
I barely remember
So I
that
got
story.
on the bus and she screamed me out and I didn't care because it worked and I'm on the bus now.
That's hilarious.
He says, LMAO, definitely not. Joanna says, saved by the Pop-Tart. Exactly.
There was a time where when I was in law school, my dad used to go with me to Costco down by where they live and just buy stuff in bulk that I could take back to my dorm with me to like cook with and stuff. Ooh, the battle chair? The rabble? The battle chair is very good. Let's try it. And so what he would buy me was like Pop-Tarts in bulk. And one time I open up the box of Pop-Tarts and I pull out one of the sleeves of Pop-Tarts and I look at it and it's got this black paper wrapped around it, like a thin strip wrapped around it. And I looked on the box at one point and I saw a phone number for calling like Kellogg's to talk to them about it. And so I called and I was like, no, I just, I had this black strip on it and I just was curious if I like won something. Like if they, if you find the thing with the black strip, you win whatever. And the woman's like, oh no, basically what it meant was that on the factory end of things, that the bags or whatever were at the end of the line. And so that's to indicate that to the people in the factory that it's at the end of the line. So she was like, oh no, we're very sorry. And like, that's not what it's for or whatever. She's like, but if you'd like, if you send us your address, we'll send you. And she legit, Kellogg's sent me a check for $6 because I had gotten a black strip around the outside of the wrapping of Pop-Tarts, which I definitely still ate because there was nothing wrong with the Pop-Tarts. It was just that the wrapping had paper around it as well as the wrap. Like, it was just the weirdest shit ever. Like,
nowadays they usually just send you coupons, but like for something like that, I'm pretty sure people don't really call in.
They just sent me a check for $6 because I called and complained, even though I literally was just asking what it was. Yeah, that was a weird, very real thing that happened to me.
Emilio says, BRB calling Kellogg's. Gotta cash in my free $6.
Disclaimer, this was 2013, maybe 2012 that I did this. So, in the 10 years since, maybe they've gotten a little bit more savvy about that, but give it a try. I'm not going to stop you. Hey, look, our rare came back. I guess it really is such a good card. I guess I'll take the Atlas and put it in the sideboard.
He says almost certainly not. Emilio, what is your favorite flavor of Pop-Tarts? And then if you've got like a lot of great flavors, first one.
This one?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you've got a lot of favorite flavors, then like top 3. See, Holland says you get a black line and you get a black line. ...
Yeah, you get a black line and you get a black line.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to like be the person on the phone just telling you got a black line? Oh, well, you got a black line. Congratulations. You get nothing.
This, because technically I'm playing red. Ooh, the furnace. Okay, the land is irrelevant. Wow, this pack is bad. Pack's bad. I'd like to take another one, please, instead.
That's what they said about the Pop-Tarts, but there was nothing bad about them. They just had a black line.
Yep, that's true. All right. Yeah, that pack was bad. Whatever. I took Sinew Dancer. It's not a great card, but here we are.
Emilio says, when I liked Pop-Tarts, s'mores was the way to go. Now I'm old, and it's too sugary.
Interesting. See, I am the guy who will tell you that s'mores is the best without doing anything to it. Strawberry is the best when heated, and brown sugar cinnamon is the best when frozen. That's me. That's my opinions.
See, when I could eat Pop-Tarts, it was chocolate all the way, without doing anything to it. But then cinnamon.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Then strawberry. And then close after that was blueberry and cherry.
Okay.
We would frequently get the ones with the blue icing that had like the squiggly line on it. The
blue and purple.
The like weird berry one. I don't know. I don't think I ever actually liked that one. It just, was more aesthetically pleasing to children. So
I remember liking how it looked for sure.
C. Holland says, never tried them. Are they any good?
It's definitely worth a try. You very well may feel the way that Emilio does in that they're too sugary, I would say. But I think they're good. And again, you got to try to kind of try them out in many different ways because they recommend that you put them in a toaster, but you could also freeze them or you could eat them straight. And so like I said, I have found that some of them aren't good when frozen. Some of them aren't as good when heated. Some of them aren't as good plain or are better in those other ways. So
For sure.
that's just how I feel. Is it better to take Basilica Shepherd, which is an incredible card, or Volt Charge? Oh, no. I think I'm going to take the Shepherd. I don't know if that's right. Volt Charge is very good. But, god damn it.
They used to make gluten-free Pop-Tarts.
Really?
And so I would buy those when I needed to eat them before work in the morning.
Sure.
Or at work in the morning.
Sure.
Because I used to wake up really early for work. But the only flavors that they made were apple.
Oh, I
which
remember
was my
that.
favorite.
I remember that.
Apple was my favorite. And then strawberry and cherry. Maybe blueberry. And I didn't really like those. I ate them for the convenience. But the apple one was good. But they discontinued the apple before they discontinued the other flavors. And then they discontinued them all. You can't even get gluten-free Pop-Tarts anymore. And it wasn't even Pop-Tarts brand. It was, a gluten-free brand. It was Glutino. So, I say Pop-Tarts, but there's...
Like toaster pastries or whatever they called it at that point. This has gone sideways very quickly. I really thought that I made it very clear that nobody should be in white to my left because I was sending that signal as hard as humanly possible, and yet somehow I'm getting cut on white coming back. So, we'll see. I'm getting hooked up in red, sort of. The cards are fine. Another Thrill of Possibility. I don't even know that I'm playing two. Put one on the sideboard for now.
I will say the gluten-free ones were not too sweet because they were not iced.
Oh, okay. They were just okay.
Yeah.
They were like toaster pastry.
Yeah, they had the
only
holes.
as opposed to iced as well.
Right. They had the holes, but it was just blank. It didn't have icing on the top.
Okay.
Frosting, whatever.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it sounded like there was a loose bolt here. I was dealing with that earlier today. We've made multiple things for the house now. The table that the streaming setup is currently on and that we're sitting at was made by us, and then we made a kitchen island over the weekend as well for ourselves.
He says we. It was mostly all him. I pretty much showed
she
up
helped a lot.
Not really.
She helped a lot. It was fun. I'm the kind of guy who likes sitting down with a set of instructions in front of me, following those instructions, and at the end of it, having something made. That was really cool. And now we have those things that we need to be able to, have them in our home.
I'm much more the type of person who likes sitting in front of a pile of random things that you wouldn't think would be useful in any kind of manner, and then building something out of it without instructions.
Well, we opened a rare Planeswalker in 2 colors we're not in, but we'll take a Volt Charge because I sent it away earlier and it now has come back to me. So, sure, why not? Good white cards, please. Pass them to me.
When I was a kid, I would take the cereal boxes that were in the recycling, and I would take them out and I would bring them into my room and I would cut them and tape them and glue them and do all sorts of things and I built a town in my room on the floor out of recycled cardboard boxes from cereal.
Shout outs to one of my coworkers who we get soda at work if we want it. I usually just drink the water, but and he takes his cans of soda. Now, I take my bottles of water that I drink, bring them back home, and return them for 5 cents each, and get a fair amount of money from that, which is great. These packs are awful.
Yeah.
What the hell?
You got cut, man. You got cut.
I guess. Well, no, that was just... I mean, that pack just didn't have anything good in it. Like, it's possible they could have taken one good white card out of there, but I doubt it. But yeah, so he would take his soda cans, and he had a bunch of them on his desk one day. And I asked him about it, and he was like, yeah. He's like, I take them home, and I cut them up, and I make them into little, like, figures. Like, you know, whatever he wants to call them. Yeah, models. And then I just throw them out. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. I guess.
All right, dude.
11 non-creature spells. I mean, we're more red than white at this point, so I guess I'll take a Sawblade Scamp. I could take the Filigree Silex. It's a very good card. We just don't have a lot of Proliferate. Because that's not what these colors are trying to do. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah, but then we would have one good card, Joe.
Maybe. Ooh, yes, please. All right, I guess we're in equipment deck. I'm doing it. That card's great.
Good.
Double strike, 2/2 for 3 mana. Here's an equipment piece. I'll take it. We've got a couple of cards that care about equipment. We've got the War Whip now. We've got 2 Volshock Splitters, but we've also got, where's that other card? The Blade Graft Aspirant. So, yeah.
That's a cool art.
Yeah. What do you do? Nothing? I'll take the Batter Fist.
Emilio says, sorry, my sister called me as I was hitting send on my last comment, and then we talked for 8 minutes. LOL.
No worries. That's great.
Talk to her.
Yeah.
Tell her we say hi.
Oil counters are kind of irrelevant, so I'll kind of cut from this deck while we're drafting here. Another Basilica Shepherd, that would be 3 because we already have 2. That's too many. What do you do?
He says, so what's your favorite flavor of Pop-Tart?
Okay, so go ahead. You first.
So mine was the chocolate and then cinnamon as a close second. But that was when I could eat Pop-Tarts. And then gluten-free Pop-Tarts that were Glutino brand. They weren't Pop-Tart brand. Back when those existed, which they no longer do. My favorite was apple.
Jesus, so many splitters. Do I just take the land? I think I might just take the land here. It's a lot of equipment. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I mean, we're getting hooked up equipment-wise, that's for sure. It's not bad. And the Fair Basilica last pick. Okay. Wow. All right, so for me, Emilio, to answer your question, I was saying that s'mores, as you mentioned, is my favorite with no... without doing anything to it. Just opening the package and eating it. Yeah. Heated, I think just the plain regular strawberry or whatever, the main flavor. That's my favorite when heated. And then frozen is the brown sugar cinnamon flavor. What is this? What is it? What's it doing? Why is it weird? What the hell?
That is weird.
I'm very confused. Is there a difference? What's happening?
I don't know.
Anybody know? What the hell does this mean?
What's this heart thing? So C. Holland says, going to get WWE Network back for WrestleMania.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I've been watching old Raws. Like old Raws.
He has. My favorite part of that has been seeing the old commercials.
Oh, sure.
that are sometimes there. They have new commercials too, but
Well,
some of
that's-
the old commercials are still present.
Right. Well, like I said, the new commercials are Peacock commercials. The old commercials are embedded into
Yeah.
the episodes of Raw. Because they're WWE commercials.
Yeah, I was enjoying them.
Yeah.
Emilio says she'll come in my room while I watch you sometimes and is like, how do they know your name?
That's awesome. I mean, one, it's written right there, but two, we actually know you, so, you know, that's that too. But that's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, for anyone who's not aware, Emilio is someone we know in real life. Not just via stream. C. Holland says, mine's Madonna, ...
Okay.
Pop-Tart. Because
Okay.
she sings pop music.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. It took a bit to get there, but we got there. Amelia says, frozen Pop-Tarts? Why didn't anyone tell me I could do that when I was a kid?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
We were much more of like a toaster strudel family.
Yeah, never had toaster strudel. I don't even know to this day if I've ever had toaster strudel.
Oh, they're so good.
Ugh. It just seems weird to me because I'm a Pop-Tart kid. So
Yeah. Well, and Pop-Tarts are so much more convenient. Which is, of course, why we didn't have them as much. But we had toaster strudels.
What do I cut out of this deck? God damn. This probably. Ugh.
See, Helen says, I stopped it when Vince came back as I thought he'd get rid of Triple H.
Interesting. I don't know that I think that he'd get rid of Triple H, especially since so many people enjoyed it. But I do think he would kind of horn his way into it and be a huge pain in the ass and terrible.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucking Vince for you.
Yeah.
Emilio says, toaster strudel is just Pop-Tarts on steroids. So good.
Wow. Okay. I guess I'll have to try them out.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Well, I'll have to ask the person that goes grocery shopping to pick up something for me.
Oh, man. It's been so long. I mean, I never actually purchased that with my own money. Because by the time I was old enough to purchase things with my own money or had any, I didn't buy that.
All right. Deck box. A, B, C, D, or E.
C, please.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nissa sleeves are still good?
Yeah.
We're doing the Dirty 41, everybody. Let's play. Okay.
Yeah, the best part about toaster strudels was not the toaster strudel. It was squeezing the icing out of the little packaging.
You realize we're on the internet, right? People are just gonna... Never mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, Mr. Bertram is who we're playing against right now. How could... I can't believe it.
I'm not judging what people do, you know.
This hand is bad for us. Mulligan. That's worse. Keep. Ditch the 5. Okay.
Right.
Maybe that's not worse. This hand is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. They're Urbrask. Did you see that?
Yes. See, Helen says, sorry, tart in England can mean someone with loose morals, hence Madonna, LOL.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's hilarious. I got
She has
there.
loose morals?
I mean, doesn't she?
No,
Okay,
I don't think so.
fair enough. Ooh, well, let's play this. Go to combat, attack for 3. They take it. Interesting. Okay, play the engraver. Pass. Wow. Okay. Untapped land off the top means we get a 4/2. Ooh, evolved Spinoderm. Very good card. Very good. 4 oil counters. It has trample as long as it has 2 or fewer. Otherwise, it has hexproof. At the beginning of their upkeep, they remove an oil counter from it. Then, if it has no oil counters on it, sacrifice it. This is indicative of the old Blastoderm card that was also quite good. But this is just something else. And now I can't attack anymore because they have a 5/5. So, no attacks. Didn't draw land, so pass. Okay, they go to 3 oil, which means next turn it will not have hexproof anymore. Lattice Blade Mantis. That's also a very good card. Okay, upsetting. Attack for 5. No blocks. We're at 15. Their little creature is dancing over here.
Yeah. It's a Spidey with a glowy butt.
Ooh. That works. That's a great draw. Okay. I like it. Equip abilities you activate of other equipment cost 1 less to activate. So I can basically move my equipment wherever I want at this point. +1, -1. I think the 3/1 makes sense right now. Oh, right. Could we just put this on here? It would be 3 double strike. So yeah, we do that. Okay. And no attacks. End the turn. It is now not hexproof, but trample instead. They have 6 mana, and we have 3? Cool. Make their thing dancing.
It's so cute.
They're proliferating. Put an oil counter, and now everything has more oil counters on their side, including the Spinoderm, which now is back to being hexproof again. But that's actually good, because I can't target it with anything currently. And I can... now I'm not going to take trample damage if I block it with my 2/2. Fuck. They just had everything this turn, huh? God damn, that sucks. Okay.
Some people have it all.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people.
Wow. This is ridiculous. We're just getting run over here. Go to 10. Just can't draw a 4th land. Holy shit, man. Cannot draw a 4th land. Can't do it.
Who is a shit man?
What?
Who is a shit man?
I mean, hell, everybody. Sure. It's a 3/2 now. Isn't that great? No attacks. End the turn. Oh, God.
Emilio says, at least you have the power of love and friendship.
I Jesus.
And it's coming straight from Emilio's heart.
They're proliferating again?
He didn't say that part.
You did.
I inferred it.
Yeah. Exactly. Alright, well, we're pretty screwed here. What does this thing do? As long as it has 4 or more, it gets +2/+7 and can't be blocked. Great. Sure. Pass to blockers. Take 8, go to 2. Seems good. Let's discard Basilica Shepherd to draw a land. Hell yeah. Thank you. We're at 2.
You know what I do have, Emilio? Is a very fucking teetery ottoman.
It's so loud.
It's
all
like
the time.
very annoying.
It's very annoying. I agree. Alright. This does 3 damage to any target and proliferate. So I can kill the synthesizer and then block. This deals 2. It's not enough. We lose for sure. But Go to combat. No attacks. End of the turn. I assume they just swing out here because they're at 17. And they dropped a rare while we just... a 4 mana rare while we couldn't get a 4th land at all. So... we go like this. Why would you tap like that? Where's the white mana that I need? Why? Why would you ever think that that's a good way to tap mana for this ability? You're idiotic, Arena. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. I know. I didn't do it to the thing. It doesn't matter. Submit 0. We lose regardless, but do this to that thing so we can actually kill it. And then take 8 and die. Cool. Hell yeah. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Anyway, I'm at -6.
Thank you, Mr. Bertram.
Sounds like a student's at a school. Thank you, Mr. Bertram. 0-1. Let's keep it going.
Our asses in Magic.
And honestly, playing 17 land, 41 cards. Is that why we didn't draw a 4th land? I don't think so. But, or, I mean, eventually we drew a 4th land, I suppose. But it took a while.
That garbage behind us is getting to me.
Yep. Wow, deck. Just give me a reasonable number of land. I don't understand it. That's so much worse. I just... like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Every time, man.
What the
it's
fuck?
Worse every time. You gotta stop mulliganing.
I have to.
I know, but you can't. Because as soon as you tell Arena to mulligan, it shits on your hand. It just shits right on it.
Hey, we drew a 3rd land. I didn't know we had those. Let's play a 2/2 flyer to stop their 1/1 flyer. Okay. I mean, I feel okay right now, to be honest. It was a little scary there for a moment. I mean, yes, I will call your bluff. Or make you have it, which is... okay. Death, touch, and indestructible. You got it. Go on.
Me?
No. Opponent that's just letting us sit here and... yes, I know my creature's dead. Thank you. And yours is not. Congrats, you did it. That was their whole turn, though. I really hope it was worth it. Let's play this 2/3 with Menace. And equipment spells cost less. Which means next turn we can play the Splitter.
Does Nicol Bolas really have ears like that?
Where?
On the Vorthos avatar?
Yeah. Well, oh, ears? Possibly? Guess we'd have to check. Look up a picture of Nicol Bolas. Go ahead.
Okay.
Annex Sentry. Holy shit. Really? If I don't draw land, we are a little screwed here.
If
No, so
fell.
Emilio, I thought the same thing. She's talking about here. We both thought you meant these were ears. But no, over here
No,
are the ears.
yeah, they're like sticking way out.
Alright, let's make a 2/2 double strike.
Yeah, I guess they do stick out like that. I mean, it depends on the art you look at, right? But some of them don't. But a lot of them do.
I guess I just never really noticed them.
Yeah. Well, because maybe on Bolus they look like they make sense, but on a human it's weird. Don't kill my token. Get out of here. Okay.
Not the big horns, Emilio. The little ears. The little sticky outy ears.
I pointed it out.
No, the ears pointed out.
Thanks.
See, Holland says, I'm picturing Rosewater behind a monitor laughing maniacally as he rigs your cards.
Still don't have that fourth land. This pulling levers going, they'll never expect it twice in a row.
Amazing. Oh my god, yes.
And these decks that our opponents have don't need the help. Their decks are good. Just let them be good. I don't understand.
Somebody's got to lose, I guess.
I say that about all the early access events that we do. All right, let's play another piece of equipment, I suppose. See if that helps. I doubt it. They have 3 damage and 2 toxic every turn in the air. So there's that, I guess.
Jeez.
Yep.
Overachiever much?
It means we're dead in 3 turns one way or the other. But if I can play Basilica Shepherd, then maybe we're not. So any land off the top, untapped land off the top gets us there.
Emilio says he's also always doing something else to draw your eye in his art. Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah, I mean, none of the arts focus on his weird ears. So...
Right. I mean, I'm going to make them have it, but I'm definitely blocking the Annex Sentry to try to get my creature back. Because I'm hoping that was a mistake, but I doubt it. It was not. Make them have it, I guess. +1/+1, +2/+1, and first strike. Okay. Sure. Just... We're at 7 poison. Our opponent's deck doesn't need the help, Arena. Their deck is quite good. Now they just get to bounce Flensing Raptor and do this all over again and make another 1/1 and... I just... Sure. They just didn't do it at all. We didn't even draw the land. Didn't even draw the 5th land to let us try to play Basilica Shepherd to get out of this mess. Didn't even do it.
That's because you complained about getting too many lands, so it overcompensated and didn't give you enough.
Yep, it's definitely my fault. Victim blaming is definitely how we should handle this situation.
Yes.
Definitely.
That is correct.
Another Annex Sentry? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. Just going in the air. And we drew the land. It sure does enter tapped, though. Sure does. Sure does enter tapped. Sure does enter tapped.
Yep.
I just don't even want to do this anymore. Get out of here.
Thank you, Fox Taku.
It's not Fox Taku's fault that their deck is great and we can't draw a 4th land.
No, it technically is not.
All right, we're 0-2. Let's play another game, even though it's after 10 o'clock.
I'm already bringing up the Taco Bell app.
Good. If we win this one, we can stop. If we lose this one, we're stopping anyway. So, Death Bolt 96.
Hot. I don't know how that's hot. I just fucking said that.
Read that. Go ahead.
See, Holland says, show me on the card where the game hurt you.
It's on this left-hand side, right about here. Just right in these 2 spots right here.
Yeah.
That's about where. I'm keeping this hand. Oh, I thought this was 2. It's 3. Well, okay. Well, we're going to draw another land. We're going to draw 1 more land in the next 2 turns. At least 1 more. We only need 1. But I'd love more than 1. But we only need 1 more in the next 2 turns and we're fine. That's not a land. That's a 4-drop, in fact. Something we still can't play. Sure will attack you, though. Okay. I need a land this turn for this to go well continually. Dune Mover. Okay, I mean, that's a card. Do they get to go get a land with it? Because that would rub it in. They do get to go to land with it. And we draw another 4-drop.
Oh boy.
They just take the 1. Pass. I don't have a third. Now I don't have a 3rd land because I didn't mulligan. I was like, well, every time I've mulliganed, I've gotten worse hands, so I guess I won't mulligan when I have 2 mana in hand.
Emilio says they, in fact, did not draw another land.
Sure didn't. Sure didn't. Come on. Sucks dick. Hey, I can scry 1. Holy crap, of course I'm going to do it. Charge of the Mites, you're not a land, get to the bottom. I don't care what you are. Doesn't matter. If you're not a land, you go to the bottom. Take 2. Drew a land. Thanks for the scry 1, opponent. That's great. Play a 2-3? Yes, play a 2-3. Sure. Pass. Okay. We did it, everybody. We drew a 3rd land. Now we need to see if we can just draw a 4th. They go searching for a land.
Hey, they're having the same issue as you, is all that means.
No, they're not.
I know. I was trying to make it better.
I know. Oh my god, that's funny. Pass to attackers. You can't really do it unless you have pump in hand, I suppose. Really? You're gonna just let me pass to blockers, block like this, and see what you got? What an amazing waste of a Titanic Growth. Holy shit, that's funny. Yes, please. Definitely use that there. Amazing. Wow. Okay. Well, we have Volt Charge at instant speed. We don't need to proliferate. We'll save the Planar Disruption. Attack?
Emilio says, I think you should play green next time. And then he says, P1, that ramp spell.
This shitty Thirsting Roots. Not even Dune Mover, which is an actual creature. It has toxic. No, just the 1 mana ramp spell. Oh god! Wow. All right. Well, they're thinking hard now. Expand the sphere. Now they get 2 land with this card. This card gets them 2 lands. And they take them both. Okay. Oh, they don't take them both. Okay. They take 1. 1 land, 1 proliferate. You got it.
He says, you can keep 1 land hands. OP broken. Broken, all right. Greg is here and says, wow, late night. I made it.
What's up, Greg?
Emilio says, confirmed. Green is busted in this format.
All right, so combat first, attack for 2, hit them, go to 12, play the Indoctrination Attendant, bounce the equipment, get the 1/1, and pass. We drew a 4th land, everybody. It happened. This deck knows how to draw a 4th land. We did it. Finally did it.
Greg says, you say that about every format.
All right. Any land gets us Basilica Shepherd. Of course, untapped land, because we do have 4 tap lands in the deck. But if not, we can play the Splitter and or the Gold Warden's Helm. Ah, look at this thing. Do they proliferate? They do. Okay. Obviously, they don't attack. But now I can put Planar Disruption. Yep. Planar Disruption on the Brutalizer. Barbed Batter Fist onto the battlefield. Attack with everybody. You can absolutely trade with my token. I do not care. Either of my tokens, really, but I assume the 2/2, not the toxic one. But let's see. Yes, no?
Greg says, how is everybody tonight?
Greg, you missed so much, my friend. We told you last week a bit of what we were dealing with. It's still not technically done. We ended up paying $3,000 for replaced electrical systems in our home. 3,000 plus, I should say. The electrical surges blew out our fridge and our oven. Okay, yeah. Yeah, blew out our fridge and our oven. So we had to get those replaced. And the oven is still not quite hooked up yet. We do have a very nice new fridge. He says, holy crap. Insurance helped? God, I hope so.
Yes.
It did. It's not fully done yet helping. So we're going to have to contact them over the next couple of days. But they did give us some money to help out with that. We lost one power strip, which seemingly saved this whole streaming setup, which we were very grateful for. We did lose all of our food from the fridge and freezer. Well, almost all. We saved like a couple of things. But we lost almost all our food from our fridge and freezer, which ended up, I don't have the booklet here, but it was like 3 pages on a legal pad full of food that we also submitted to the insurance. So, MVP power strip, you're telling me. We were so happy. Because the power strip blew, but yeah, it was great. Wow. Good for them. Sack an artifact or creature with mana value X. They sacked the Brutalizer because it had our Planar Disruption on it. Okay. Smart. That was a lot of damage. They did a good job there. Conduit of Worlds. You may play lands from your graveyard, tap it, choose a non-land permanent in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Okay. Interesting. They don't attack us. We did not draw a 5th land, but we still have this. They're at 6. So we just play another splitter? Let's go to combat first, I suppose. Attack. They do block. Okay, great. Let's play a 4/2. Cool. Because then next turn we can just kill them, hopefully, if they can't stop our creatures. Because if they play blockers and just hope to chump block or block in general and like trade or something, we have this and we win. Fingers crossed. I don't know that this card's good. I mean, maybe it's fine. People can let me know their thoughts, of course. I feel like it's not great. They choose the 4/4 that they can then proliferate as well and put us up to 5 toxic if they really want to. They do, don't. They do. Okay. We're at 5 poison. You got it. They lose. That card is kind of cool. The Conduit of Worlds, you think so? Okay. Just expensive. Yeah, that's fair. GG. Thank you, C. Holland. Appreciate that. Sir, it turns out that's why Arena didn't want us drawing our 4th land, because look at all that we can do with 4 lands. Alright, so Amy stepped away, so I'm going to keep playing, I suppose. We're at 1 and 2, so there's that. We'll just keep going. But yeah, Greg, so Monday night we stayed in a hotel because the electricians were here for like 6 hours and stayed here until midnight. And then still couldn't fix it and had to leave and tell us we had to stay in a hotel. So then we came back the next day. We were bundled up with coats and blankets in the house, and waiting for them to fix the issues outside. Because Monday night they fixed the stuff inside. Tuesday they fixed the stuff outside during the massive storm that we got. So there's that as well. So you know, it was a whole thing. And like I said, we still don't have an oven, so there's that. Holy crap, man! Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty crazy. But we're through it now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm glad it's getting better, question mark. Seemingly, hopefully, yes. It's hard to tell. But, yeah, I mean, now that we've spent all that money, we've got our first mortgage payment coming up in at the end of the month. So there's that. That's cool, right? Do I want the Scamp or do I want the Engraver? Scamp has haste. Let's get it out early. Sure. There's also a possibility I draw another land for this next turn. And since I don't have any 3s, I could then play this on 3 or something if I had to. But yeah, it seems to be getting better. It definitely has died down. I mean, Tuesday during the day was when the electricians came into the house and basically said, look, you know, you may have to stay in a hotel again tonight. We're not sure. But then we didn't. They told us that. So then we had to decide if the heat was going to be back up enough to be able to not have to stay in a hotel. I feel like this should have been caught by the home inspection. You would think that. That's a very astute comment, Greg. You would think that it would have been caught. But instead, it wasn't. There's a whole lot that goes on with that. In person, I can tell you a little bit more about that because that's a much longer story. But no, it was not caught. It basically, long story short, the person who did the inspection was like, oh, well, you know, electricians, they're always going to say that you need to replace stuff, but I don't think you need to replace it. It should be fine. And then sure enough, all our power went out 2 weeks in. So they definitely did need to replace it. Should have had me take a look. I would have caught everything. Now you know for next time. Thanks, Emilio. We're going to see each other next month. You know we're going to see each other next month. It's going to be great. All right, so no double strike there. I don't know why they attacked with that thing, but that's fine. I'll take my turn. Charge of the Mites without a white mana, but we do have it here. We do have 2 creatures. We could kill the 4/2. Or we could play a 4/2 of our own. Doesn't seem great. Emilio, when did you learn to be an electrician? Pass. If they try to like do re-equip shenanigans or whatever, we'll see. Feels like we play the 4/2. You think so? All right. I was figuring I would just wait on this, deal 2 damage to one of these things. Emilio says, "Well, I was 7 years old." Okay. I'm interested. I saved an entire village. Oh my god, that's funny. Alright, so yeah, we do this first. 2 damage, kill this. From what? Pass to blockers, do the exact same thing again. Okay. Okay. And then I guess we just do this. No reason not to. Take my turn. Draw the Volt Charge. Was it Sim City? LOL. An electricity storm. Were you Benjamin Franklin in your past life? Send a kite up with a key? Have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2? I have not. I played Electro. Wow. Wow. Is Jamie Foxx behind Emilio's profile this whole time? Wow. Sorry, I had to leak it here. I mean, I appreciate the exclusive. Should have people flocking to this channel. So, you know, more power to them. But yes, Jamie Foxx is me. Oh, and that's definitely how he would refer to. That's definitely how Jamie Foxx would reveal himself to be behind your profile. Yes, Jamie Foxx is me. Cool. All right, take 5. Go to 12. We are at 12. Okay. Take my turn. Drew Planar Disruption. That's fun. He doesn't get to keep his name in this timeline. Wasn't he the bad guy? He was. He was the bad guy. Makes sense, right? No, this first. This first on the flyer. Good. Because then when we proliferate, this gets another counter. I guess it gets them. It got them regardless, but that's fine. Okay. Combat. Everybody, I suppose. I guess we win this race, right? That's the idea. And now we just have 2 4-2s waiting in the wings. Perfect. Proliferate nothing. It's a great sign. Okay, what else? Equipping. Okay, so take 4, go to 8. Okay. Drew a land. Does our curve go above 5? It does not. It does not. Yeah, we're fine. Now we can. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's that, I guess. Bad is subjective. I mean, attack with these 2, I guess. LOL. All right, 7. End the turn. They have 1,000,000 mana, but I'll let it go through this time. Keep an eye on that black mana, yeah. It's here for a reason. Good point. Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. I mean, we haven't seen a lot from them yet. Ossification. Getting rid of the token? Interesting choice. Okay. Drew the Basilica Shepherd. It's pretty decent, huh? Works for me. All right, so that thing on their turn is a 4-2 trample first strike. Okay. I can do that. Mandible Stitcher is fine.
Sorry about that. That's
What do-
some stuff I had to do.
What do we think? Are we like quadruple blocking? Are they not attacking? I guess triple block would be fine here, unless we're afraid of the like a pump spell in hand. But they're thinking about this hard, so I doubt they have a pump that would get them through regardless. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, definitely block. with everything, I think. Okay. I can work with that. They kill the Basilica Shepherd and the Sawblade Scamp, I assume. Yep. Activate this. Hit them for 1. First strike. Those 2 die. Regular damage. Those 2 kill it. Okay. They can re-equip one of them this turn. And of course it's the lifelinker. Okay. Oh, but they still left it a 2-1. Okay. It's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I equip, they have to block, and so their creature dies. And they gain 2 life, but then they're top decking. And neither of these give haste. So yeah, definitely do this. Put this here, I guess. Yeah, just spread the love. Combat, swing out. Lethal attack, have to block. They gain 2 life, so they go to, well, they would go to 8, but of course they're taking damage, but still. Amazing. They're at 3 with 2, oh, now 5, of course, with 2 poison. I could play this land and play another 4/2. I think I'm going to do that. No patented Geek for All hand land this turn. They top deck. Feels like we do that. Yeah. They drew Basilica Shepherd off the top.
Wow.
F you. Oh my
And we
god.
drew a land.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Basilica Shepherd is the only thing that can block. So do they still lose? I think they still lose, right? Looted away. No, we kill them. 3, 4, 5. These can't block, and this can't block with Planar Disruption on it. We win. Game. Just swing out.
He says, yup, fair.
Yeah, I mean, they blocked the 4/2. It's the most amount of damage. They still take 5. They're definitely dead. Can't block with the 1/1s. They just can't block, and the 1/3 has Planar Disruption on it. So that's game. Yeah, I mean, either way, right? Whichever you block, you got it.
Thank you, Mega.
Whew, that was tough. That was tough at the end. You can read those.
C. Holland says, good game, and Greg says, nice.
Thank you to you both. Bless you. Cult Conscript was the card that we got as our prize here. Okay. Emilio says bless.
Oh, thanks.
All right. We're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let's open 10 packs. We have exactly 10 packs after our last draft.
Okay.
Let's see what we get. Good stuff. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we got some good stuff. We got Jace, Mythic. We got Atraxa, Mythic.
Sick.
We got Azuri. I like Azuri. We got Malcator. I don't like Malcator as much. Skrelv. Fine card, I suppose. Blackcleave Cliffs is nice. A rare wild card. Vindictive Flamestoker. Interesting. Ovika is fun. Enigma Goliath. I know you love the
I do.
little cloak on it or whatever. And Vran.
Hood?
The hood? Sorry.
Yeah. It's my little friend with a hood.
It's not little. It looks huge. Those are buildings.
It's my little friend.
Those are buildings, Amy.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Greg says Atraxa is insane.
Right?
And C. Helen says to be continued.
Exactly. And as folks should know, hopefully, that means we will be continuing this draft next week on stream at 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday, right here on this channel. On Friday, we will be back live again, but not playing MTG Arena. We will be continuing our playthrough of God of War 2 on the PlayStation 2. As a reminder, this Sunday is a brand new series since we finished Telltale's The Walking Dead this past Sunday, yesterday. So if you missed that, go check out the whole series. The whole thing is up on the channel. The playlist is there as well. So you can watch from beginning to end. It was an incredible journey, to be sure. Many tears were shed in-game and out of game. But it was, what an incredible game that was. And we'll be starting a new game that hopefully a lot of you will enjoy next Sunday. We also, don't forget, Tuesdays on Video Games for All, link down in the description box below, by the way. Tuesdays is Pokemon, so Pokemon Diamond is what we're up to at this point. And Wednesdays is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. This channel has been a little bit more stagnant in non-live content. It's because we are still trying to get the room together for that. We know that the stories are out. We're trying our best. And we will, of course, as Greg mentioned earlier, we will be visiting with Champion Card Collector in Poughkeepsie, New York, our fantastic, the fantastic store that sponsors us. I usually say our sponsor store, but still, that sponsors us for the pre-release events that we love going to. Greg being one of the owners, and Emilio being a fantastic manager at that store. So we love attending those events and participating in them as best we can. So stay tuned for that too. We got to get our acts together in terms of getting that stuff going.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Well, we're gonna try. YouTube has this like podcast feature now that I'm gonna have to look into, because that may be what Jar turns into until we get that room together that we're gonna be filming in, because that room right now is an absolute nightmare. And we've been a little busy dealing with a lot of other, like putting out bigger fires around the house. Not literally, thank God.
Please don't even say that.
Fair enough.
Emilio says, glad I got to catch you guys for a decent amount of time. Hopefully my life is a little less hectic moving forward. Love you both, and I can't wait to see you both soon.
Wow, Emilio, you read our minds. We were also glad to have you for a decent amount of time. I think it was a very nice amount of time.
Yeah.
And we also hope that our lives are a little less hectic moving forward.
And that yours is as well.
Fair. Totally.
And like I said, we've been thinking about you a lot, and we love you.
Yeah. So, like you said, hopefully things are less hectic. Hopefully things stay good, because that's awesome.
C. Holland says, thanks for the stream.
Thanks for coming, C. Holland. You're the best.
Yeah.
In fact, speaking of thanking people, Amy, you've got some work to do.
Damn it. Okay. I almost forgot.
I didn't.
C. Holland, you're the best. Thanks for being here. Emilio, yeah, it was good to see you here tonight for sure.
Yeah. Always great to have you.
Yeah. My heart healed a little bit. Greg, always nice to see you here, man, especially since we know you're coming straight from work and, you've got better things to do than be here. So we appreciate it.
Well, and not only that, but as typically happens, once Greg shows up, we start doing better. It's just that, the later he is, the worse we do until that point, it seems. So
there you go, Greg. That'll make you feel good. Jana, thank you so much for being here. We always love seeing you. You're such a bright light.
Right?
Winton, you're brand new. Super glad you got here. And hopefully you come back.
Yeah.
We'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
It was great to have you.
Yeah. Marcus, you're just the best. Like, I don't even know what else to say. But, I mean, Marcus basically made a point in chat tonight to say that he's been with us from the beginning. So, that really means a lot that he's still here.
Hell yeah.
Erica, similar to Marcus in that same sort of way. So, and Dave Mann was looking.
Oh yeah, I missed him on the way back. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Dave. I'm so sorry.
Greg says, "Have a great night, guys," with a smile. Glad you are doing better than last week. boom, baby. And then he says, hashtag go Greg.
That's right. Absolutely.
We'll just add that to all of our things that we do now. Hashtag go Greg.
Oh my God. So yeah, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. We will hopefully be back next week. We plan to be back next week. Sometimes things change, but not always. We don't want that to be the case, but sometimes it happens, right?
Circumstances happen.
Exactly.
Emilio says, have a great night. You're both amazing. You are amazing. My lovely Emilio.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, all of you. If you did not hear your name specifically mentioned, but you were lurking on the stream, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you too. We just didn't see you, which is why you didn't hear your name specifically mentioned among the thank yous. If you want to have your name mentioned, you can do like Dave did earlier. Pop in, say you're lurking, and step away. That's totally fine. No judgments whatsoever. And if you're not comfortable posting in chat, don't feel compelled to. We still appreciate you and are happy that you're here. So no worries whatsoever in that regard either.
Yes.
Like I said, we'll be back on Friday for another stream of God of War 2. If you're just here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We'll be back with more MTG Arena next Monday, both at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel, live. Don't forget to check out Video Games for All and...
Gluten free for all.
Thank you. Links down in the description box below. And don't forget, no matter what channel you're on, this one or either of those, to subscribe and ring that bell so that you'll get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. Or whenever we go live if you're here on this channel. But between now and whenever the next time is that we see you, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.